if you're new to here, playing some more Brighter Shores. Today we're going to be killing 100 Murmuring Shade, level 34. And we're still using Coronage, and they're not vulnerable to that, but unfortunately that's the weapons we have. It's worth mentioning, we're getting a 25 XP penalty while fighting these creatures, and we're level 49, and they are level 34, so we're not going to get as much knowledge XP as you would if you're lower level, but we're still going to get 2% per kill. So let's talk about what they drop. They're going to drop armor relatively often, and that's going to be good because we need some more armor. We got a lot of level 20 for armor, and they drop about a silver, right? But not every kill. It could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less, right? I've gotten as much as 400 copper. We're also getting about 930 XP per kill. So I guess it's like I've said in a lot of my other videos where I kill creatures, right? There's two routes. You could go and kill stuff relative to your level. I think it would be incredibly difficult because you could see here, this creature's taken away most of my life, right? So if you're going to kill these and you're a lower level, there's a good chance you may not even be able to kill them, even with health potions, right? And the battle itself would take a significant amount of time. So if you're going for XP, right, you could probably kill a lower level monster a lot faster. These guys take about 30 to 37 seconds to kill, and if you do a little bit more damage, it's going to be around that 30-second. But overall, it just depends, I guess, right? This is just how I want to play the game, and what I'm trying to do is look at the long game, right? So you got about, what I think it's going to be 500 combat levels. So you've got time, and you go back and you can slowly gear yourself fighting lower level creatures while still getting a decent amount of XP. Because if I was to have fought these at level 34, I'm sure the XP would have been quite great, but I might not have even been able to kill them at the same level that they are. So you get a lot more XP fighting something that's a lot lower level than you. And yes, you're not going to be gearing yourself towards higher level monster content, but I'm pretty sure even with the gear that's relative to the level of the creature you're fighting, you're still going to have an incredibly difficult time without potions. So as I just kind of want to progress through the game in maybe like a slower way, not really though, right? Because the XP I'm going to get is going to be 2 to 3 times as if I was to have fought the same level creature that it was. So overall, I still think, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is the best route to go, because you're basically gearing up, slowly working your way, and eventually you're going to hit that road, right, where you've got to fight creatures that are at your level. Like if you're max 500, you're going to have to fight 500 creatures, right? Or a boss comes out, which I'm sure they're going to introduce bosses to the game. So you would be forced into that situation. And at this time, I think I'm leveling a lot faster doing it this way. And I guess I'm gearing slowly, but it just seems like it would take a lot more time, a lot more of an investment to fight something that's the actual same level as me. So this is just how I'm doing it, and this is going to be loot from 100 Murmuring Shades. So stay tuned for the loot. Alright guys, so we're done killing 100 Murmuring Shades, and we're going to show you the loot. So we did get a whole inventory, which seems to be the trend, right? Because we've killed a couple other creatures, and it seems that we're getting about a full inventory. So I'd say that's pretty decent, right? So let's go through a couple of things, alright? We started with 575 silver and 193 copper, and now we have 608 silver and 681 copper. So that would put us pretty close to about 30 silver. So not great, right? We did not make a lot of silver from killing 100 of them. So we did get this. Let's go ahead and see how much of an upgrade that is for us. Not much, right? Certain things are obviously a little better, but overall it's not crazy. It's not a crazy upgrade, but it is definitely an upgrade in all categories. So we're going to go ahead and equip that. and then we're going to go ahead and sell everything that we got from killing them. And I'm not going to click this one only because technically it was already a piece of gear I was wearing, and we're just trying to show you what we got. So we got 35 silver, so that would put us at about 60 or so silver. And I guess we could sell this one, right, because we technically did get the new item, which we would have sold. So what's that, about 73 silver we made from killing 100, which in all honesty isn't that great. We did level up one combat level, and we got 2 whole complete knowledge levels as well, so it was pretty decent in that regard. But I would say that getting 70 silver isn't quite a lot, so but obviously there's a lot of benefits from killing these. We did get the new torso, right? We got the torso, so that was a nice little upgrade. And obviously this game is the long haul, so as you kill different creatures and do different things, you're going to slowly gear yourself and progress through the game. We hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you like our content, don't forget to subscribe, and we're going to be killing more creatures and showing you loot from them. So thank you again for watching.